What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Soul Scrolls. You're live at ZI Studios, and welcome to another episode of BeatzVibezNBars. As you guys know, one of our major mottos is amplifying the sounds of the truly gifted. It's a blessing to be shooting another episode here today, and I have nobody other than the songstress, the graceful Gracy J. I think I'm gonna have her introduce herself to us. Gracy J, go ahead.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Gracy J. You know, crazy. That's period.
Good to have you here with me. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you so much.
I met Gracy J at, I'm trying to remember the exact name, but I know the place was Saul Oniru Beach.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what was happening
Small.
by Box Small. Something was going on. But they had that, what's the name of that thing? There was a name that they gave the event. That's what I've been trying to remember. But anyways, I met Gracy J. Yeah. So I met her at Soul Beach, Saul Oniru Beach, and it was a performance. I tried to remember. I think Tenny the entertainer was supposed to be there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
On one of those nights, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I met Gracy. We were backstage together, but we didn't get to talk. And then I heard her sing. I'm like, yep, I need to talk to this person. And we hadn't even started BeatzVibezNBars yet. When I spoke to her, it was more on the possibility of collaboration, but then BeatzVibezNBars came to life. Mm-hmm. So the moment it happened, I'm like, yep, I need to get somebody like this on the show. And as you guys know, BeatzVibezNBars, as much as we are about the vibe and the hype as an artist, we're also really specific to the sound. You know, a lot of people have good good songs that are making waves, but they are not. I don't know how to make it up. Like say I criticize fellow artists, but I've heard good music that is good music because it is popular, but it's not necessarily good music. I would just keep it like that. But I listened to her song over and over that day after I got home. I'm like, yep, this is really good music. And then I heard that it's also one of my people that produced it. So I appreciate you being here. So I think I'll kick it off.
I am honored.
I'll kick it off with you.
I am honored to be here.
Tell us, like, how'd you get like Gracy J? Is Gracy J your actual name, and like
the name Gracy J? That was when I was in secondary school. I think that time I was meant to like make like a cardigan for school, and then I just thought to myself, what am I going to write at the back? And then I don't know, I just came up with Gracy J, the letter J, in loving memory of my grandfather, because I didn't get to meet him before he died. So I just said, why not Gracy J? And then since then people started calling me Gracy J because they could read it from the back of my cardigan. So
that's how the name came about.
That's how it came about.
Okay, so would you say that you've always been inclined to music? Is this something that you've always been doing, or is this something that along the line you discovered, okay, this is something that I like doing and want to take seriously?
I have always loved music, first of all. Then I have always done music as much as I've always loved it. I was in choir growing up, youth band, they call it the youth band in my church. I attended an Orthodox church. I used to worship with my family, and then they called the youth band. I was in the youth band, even though I was like the youngest, also among the youngest in the band. Yep, and I was there for years until I left the church.
Okay. You know what I've noticed? I've noticed that most of the people that are truly gifted usually originated from the church. I myself am a product of the church too, so I know what I'm talking about. So that's how
I understand.
So that's how it happened for me. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm a product of the church too, so I understand how that goes. So was there a defining moment for you that you're like, okay, I'm gonna take this as a career, right? I feel like most of the people who have been in music grew up in music, can always have that distinctive moment where they said, okay, this is what happened, and that's when I made the switch. It's not like that for everybody, but did you have any experience like that let you know that, okay, this music is what I'm going to do?
Okay, I've always known that. I've always wanted to do music. I mean, I have never seen myself doing any other thing apart from music. But it was really difficult for me at a time because, you know, my dad did not really like the fact that, I was doing music. I would go for rehearsals, come back at night, you know, and he would be like, how much did he pay you? And stuff like that. But after I moved out from my dad's house, was it just last year or last 2 years, I just got serious, and oh well, that's how my manager and I started.
Wow.
And Brother Bernard came from, you know, just play. It was an assignment because I was doing a cinematography course. Sorry, I was taking a cinematography course, and then we were asked to just do something, a project. And then the head of class started disturbing me. You do music. Why not record something so we can do a video for you? There's equipment to and all of that. And I was like, I wasn't too sure because I wanted to start music again at my own pace. But my manager pushed me, and then he dragged me, went to the studio, and then we just recorded Brother Bernard. So it dawned on me that you need to do this. You need to take this more seriously. You are no longer in your father's house. You're out here, do your thing.
Right.
Chase this.
Right. So Brother Bernard is the first official single that you put out, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Dope. Okay, so you mentioned something that is also that I find very important. You said you were taking a cinematography course. And I also feel like in the Nigerian climate, I don't know how it is, I can't speak for, but like here in Nigeria as an artist, the more skills that you learn surrounding the music, the more it kind of helps you as well. So I would say, how was that experience like for you, taking a cinematography course and then doing music? How were you able to juggle the both of them together?
Okay. It was hard because initially I thought I was going to learn content creation, how to, you know, handle the camera. I thought I was going to learn a different thing until I got there and I discovered that I love to direct. And then so I just stayed there.
Wow.
I just stayed there. I was doing the directing for like every short movie we're
doing.
Yeah. And then, to be honest, it was difficult, but I found myself doing directing. Till now, I still cannot hold the camera and tell you, okay, this is this. Yeah, I can't really tell, but I can direct at least to an extent, to a point, and try my best. And then that's it about it too.
Okay.
To be honest, there's not much about it, but it made me realize that I need to pursue my music. That was one thing, one strong thing
that the cinematography course did for you.
Because if I had not gotten that assignment, okay, do something, and there was so much pressure on me.
Right.
So much pressure and so much roadblock at the same time. There wasn't money to record a song at the time, but there was so much pressure. I didn't have, and I still don't have, like recording tools, and I didn't know how I was going to do it, to be honest. But I mean, I guess my manager believes in me too much.
Wow. So that is also another thing. It is tricky in this game to actually find somebody who believes in you without because obviously the way management works, if somebody's managing you, they expect something back, right? But it's very hard to find somebody who believes in you and has your best interests at heart. That is really a blessing. So big ups to your manager.
Big ups.
I think the next thing I would say is, what is your inspiration process like? What inspires Gracy J in terms of, I want to make music now? Or what are the things that you look to as like sources of inspiration for you? Sorry, I think the first question I've asked is, did you write Brother Bennett yourself, or was it like a collective effort?
I literally freestyled it in the kitchen.
For real?
Yeah, it was the time when everybody was Brother Bernard. The whole trend was everywhere. And then I was in the kitchen. I don't know what I was doing, I've forgotten, but I just found myself, you say you done the fall for me. Okay, nice. But the thing is, I didn't see any prospect in it. I didn't see anything up until I recorded it. So yeah, I wrote it myself.
Wow. So that's a key thing, guys. Sometimes, especially as us artists, we get overly critical of ourselves. Like it happens to, I've probably deleted and thrown away more songs than I have recorded. So I think the message we can take from this is, as artists, instead of being self-critical, put out the material, because the truth of the matter is the music is not for you, it's coming from you, but it's for others. So if you are so stuck in critiquing it yourself, you don't have the same ear that outsiders have, right? So at the end of the day, you critique something to the point that before you know it just ends up in a catalog that you probably will never release again.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good. You guys heard that from Gracy J. Stop overthinking that your song. Get in
Don't
the studio. Overthink.
Just do your thing.
Right. Get your ass in the studio. That might be what would open doors for you. You never can tell. What would you say are who would you say are your favorite artists or musicians in general? What are some of the artists that you listen to that give Gracy J inspiration to do music?
I have a lot of them, but recently, I've been stuck on Ruga and Wizkid.
Ruga and Wizkid.
Wizkid and Ruga.
Ruga
and Wizkid. Anyone.
Wizkid and Ruga.
Yeah.
Nice. So what genres of music would you say are your strong suits? Like where would you say that Gracy J fits comfortably? Like
Afrobeat. But Gracy J is very versatile. Gracy J would do one thing now and do another thing the next minute. Gracy J would relate to your story, his story, her story. Do you understand?
Right.
Gracy J would Gracy J doesn't sing for herself alone. When I'm doing songs, I don't see it as me writing my story. It doesn't necessarily have to be my own story. Anybody can play it. Anyone.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell the people what exactly we can expect from Gracy J to come. Like, what are the new music, new collaboration? What exactly is happening in the next couple of months for Gracy J?
Okay, Gracy J is working on her next single.
Okay.
Still in the work.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot that Gracy J has to do. There's a lot that Gracy J has coming up. That Gracy J cannot mention for now. You know, no be by church. Let's show workings and there's just a lot. Expect originality. Gracy J is real. Whatever it is Gracy J sings about, she sings from her heart. Expect originality. I love to be original. I love to be truthful to myself.
Right.
So I just like to put it in my music.
Nice.
The things I love, things I don't love, things you love, the things he hates, things. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. You guys heard that from Gracy J. So be looking out for originality. She's also working on a new single. It's really a pleasure to have her here by Beats, Vibes, and Bars. As you know, or maybe you don't know, but what we do is that here is not just a platform where we want to come and interview an artist and have them perform, but it's also kind of like a community. So we want a situation whereby we are also supporting all the artists in the ways that we can, from posting their music and things like that, to even showing up to their events. If you can let us know all those type of things. So pretty much anytime that you're releasing music, please let us know. We would love to share as BeatzVibezNBars, and then the individuals that are affiliated with you.
Thank you.
That's number one. And then number two, we also pray. I believe in prayer no matter what it is. So we also we make plans, and we want to do this and we want to do that, but last is God that gives inspiration, and He's the one who pushes. I've had situations whereby, like you said, same thing, everybody that knows me knows properly the story. What I've noticed is that a lot of the times it's like the steps are what activate. You know how you wear these sneakers that have the lights at the bottom? It's until you match that they start to light up. So I start to understand that a lot of the times what we face as artists, I hate using the word upcoming, because upcoming, I don't know, it just sounds like you're not there yet. So I usually say fast rising. I usually say, so as a fast rising star or as a talent, I feel like to shine, a lot of the times it doesn't get activated till you actually start to take the steps. So because we are concept people, a lot of things happen in our head. And I find that a lot of the time, some things don't even come to the life because we are still busy building that concept in our head as opposed to taking steps. Because it's in the trying that you start to see, okay, this didn't work, this worked, that worked, and then you can start to implement those changes. Let me not talk too much. Thank you very much for being here with us, Gracy J.
Thank you so much
for
having
pleasure. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
You guys be on the lookout for Gracy J. Follow her on Instagram. But I'll let you give your details as in how we can follow you.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram, _Gracy J, THE_Gracy J. Gracy J with the Y, not the IE.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Okay, so how about like any new music you have? No, Brother Bernard. Is Brother Bernard your most recent release, or
Toxic?
Toxic is the most recent.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys heard. Look up Gracy J. Follow her on Instagram at _Gracy J on Instagram, and then check out her music, Brother Bernard, that just dropped, and Toxic. Amazing songs. We're just bumping it here right now. So thank you for listening to Beats, Vibes, and Bars. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can like, drop comments. Look forward to Gracy J's forthcoming events and things like that. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yo, I'm tired of these talks. She go pass me my.
They call me Gracy J. Crazy. I believe in my life. I believe in on it steady. Steady. Kilometer, kilo call me. Tell me why you think I'm funny. Yeah, I'm Gracy, I am racing. Every time you see me, I be flaming. I be on your screen, on your TV, baby, all night time. But before the ride, I go give on a vibe. You know, say I good and I bad at the same time. Won't clear your doubts, but if you feeling me, let's have fun tonight. And you say, baby, get on your dancing shoes. Let's get down tonight already. Sure that you know the groove. Shaby, you go passing me the bally. Your ballet, you do. I represent it steady. Me, I don't want the leaning. I just want it on my poly. Whoa. Just want it on my poly. Whoa. You come for my face, I go punch in your face. Never make that mistake, cause I be correct to Chris. But if you love it, that person, show them the loving. This life now, I no be anybody, darling. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's drag some puff tonight. Make we show ourselves tonight. Gracy J, they kill the vibe. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Passing me the bally. Oh, baby, steady.